Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, the 16th of the March 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar. As you can see, we got monetary policy meeting minutes released deep in the night from Australia. That might be the reason why we should take a look at the Australian dollar today. Some other data from Australia, like house price index, were better than expected for the fourth quarter. The house price index is right now increasing 3% in the last quarter. From the New Zealand, we got the credit card spending, and from the December and from the January. Around 5 o'clock, we got Bank of Japan Governor Haruko Kuroda speech. So we will take a look at the US dollar to Japanese yen chart as well. Moreover, the industrial production were better than expected in January, 4.3% versus 4.2% in Japan. We got a bunch of data from Eurozone during the London session. We got the consumer price index from France, gross domestic product from Italy, and of course ZEW economic sentiment, current situation, and survey data from Germany. Those are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock, and of course it will be interesting to see what is going on within the German economy, to see what kind of sentiment is right now a king, or what kind of a major sentiment is during this pandemic times in the Germany. During the New York session, we have retail sales data scheduled for release at 1:30. Those data are from the US, and of course there's a bunch of the other data from the US scheduled for release, and the key data are capacity utilization and the industrial production. So some data in the US, but we will take a look at the American indices as well, because they are on highs again. So let's start with the Australian dollar. Okay, what is going on here? Take a look at this chart, guys, and tell me if you see the same thing that I see, because I see the move up, and this is the left shoulder, this is the head. That might be the right shoulder. If it is so, then we got this trend line here, and that's our neckline. If this is head and shoulders formation, if it is, then we shouldn't go higher than this level, 7,822 pips. So we should build the right shoulder around this area, and then of course break below the blue line. So interesting pattern being right now made on the daily time frame chart on Australian dollar. I think it's worth to keep an eye on, and that's everything. That's basically clear and simple from the Australian dollar for today. What is going on here on US dollar to Japanese yen? We are still going up, and you can see our target 109.88 is still almost hit, and moreover we got this small retrace here towards the level of 108.20, as you can see. So that's spot on. We don't need this anymore. This level has not been tested because the low was 108.36, and since then we still are going up. New high was made at the level of 109.37, so there is like 50 pips to the wave 3 top. As you can see, we are already in the overbought, extremely overbought market conditions. But because this is the uptrend, we are still trending up. Of course, our target is about to be hit. Maybe even today. We will see how this development will be played out. So far, no outlook change for the US dollar to Japanese yen. So let's take a look at the indices. Why? You will see why in a minute. There you go. We have a new high, all-time high. Even that's even something different. So as you can see, we've been trading inside this channel we went out of this channel and then immediately goes back in the middle of the channel straight on next day, the 5th of the March. So that was a false breakout, right? The close was above the channel, the open was above the channel, and as you can see, after the false breakout, all of this this range below the lower channel boundary has been bought right back, and we've made yesterday new all-time high for 3,969.51. So where we are heading towards 4,000 points on the SP 500, and possibly we will break out again, like here, we will break out of the channel somewhere around this level, and the outlook remains the same as long as we will not definitely get out of this channel. And right now we have a new interesting level, which is the low of the 4th March, which is 3,723. As long as we are not trading below this level, the outlook is still bullish and we should be going up on the S&P 500. What is going on the Dow Jones? Look at this. The Dow Jones is again above the resistance. 32,145 is now a technical support for the market. As you can see, we are out of the channel very, very strongly, and we are heading towards another higher high. The question is, of course, what is the target now? It's hard to say because we are on the uncharted territory. We completely don't know where are we heading, but let me just get rid one of the line. This is support, this is, there you go. I will take this line as a good example. I think we should first take a look at the 33,000. Why? Because it's a round level, 33,000. So that's the target, and we will make it like a black, okay? And the next line will be, of course, well, 34,000. Well, that's the most obvious level, logical level for the market. So right now those two levels are the targets. This is the first one, that's the second one. So please stick with me. During this up move, the market hit the overbought levels. If we get above 70 points on the RSI, we will get above we will be trading inside of the extremely overbought market conditions, right? So please be careful. There might be some profit taking somewhere here around 33,000. If we spike up toward 34,000, of course we will be trading way above level of the 70, around the level of 80 points, and that would be, of course, extremely overbought market conditions, and the pullback will be much more likely. So this is another dynamic move in the Dow Jones. There is no sign of any kind of a trend termination or the trend reversal. The trend on the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500 is still up. Let's just take a look out of the curiosity at the last indices and the last index, which is DAX. As you can see, the DAX had broken above 14,164, which was the technical resistance that basically capped the bulls every time they wanted to go higher. We have a breakout candle, very nice, 8th of the March. Where are we heading now on the DAX? Let me just take a look on the higher time frames to see what is going on. There are some bad ticks, so we don't need that, and pretty much we are very high on the DAX. As you can see, as far as my data are showing, we will never be that high. So basically we are on the all-time highs on the DAX again. So please stay with me with this analysis. Where are we heading? Well, the same situation as it is on the Dow Jones. Basically, what we can do in that situation is to put the horizontal line on 15,000 points as a target for DAX. So that would be the target for the DAX, 15,000 points. We are not that far away, only 500 points away from this target. Let me just put the blue blue arrow for that, so there is no confusion. This is our target, maybe for this week, but it looks like this level will be hit sooner or later, and there is no sign of any kind of trend reversal or termination. We just hit the overbought market conditions, so any spike up will mean that we are on the territory over 70 points, which is extremely overbought, and we should expect some sort of the profit taking or pullback on the DAX. So far, nothing like this happens. 14,164 will now act as a technical support, so please keep an eye on this level as well. We are going, we keep going up on the DAX index towards 15,000 points. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please keep an eye on the levels. Please keep an eye on the indicators, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday. So happy trading and see you later. Bye bye.